Hello, this is Nick Andre, your instructional designer, welcoming you to another screencast. In this screencast, you will learn how to fill out an online form using Adobe Reader. To begin this exercise, I have signed into your Counseling and Ed class, and I clicked on the Client Project module. Now I'm going to scroll down and find the digital form for lifestyle management. Let me click on this form. You will notice that I'm accessing this form using Firefox. All right, if all goes well, the form should appear just down below in the content area. You'll notice that you're not allowed to click on any one of these cells. To do this, you'll first need to scroll up top and click on this download page in the upper right corner. The following should appear. Do you notice I have an option that says Open with Adobe Reader? If you do not see this option, you might need to watch the following video below to learn how to install this software. Let me put a dot next to Open with and click OK. Okay, the file should download to your computer, and you should see the following blue fields. The blue or purple represents areas that you can actually enter in data. Before I begin entering data, what I like to do is go up to File and choose Save As. This will give me the ability to choose the location where I want this form to be saved. So let me make my way up to Documents. I'm going to create a new folder for this course, so it's going to be called Counseling and Ed. So I'm just going to say C Ed, and I'm going to open up this folder. And where it says file name, I'm just going to leave it as Lifestyle Management Forms and click Save. Now that this file is downloaded on my computer, I can make any of the changes. Like for instance, today's date is the 7th, which is a Friday. And this morning I had a protein shake, smoothie let's call it, which had a cup of milk, some protein, 2 cups of fruit. I also had an egg sandwich, which had some meat and some grains. You'll notice as you scroll down that this form takes the liberty of adding up the necessary numbers above in these following fields. Well, it looks like this is low, so I can click on this box. This is still low, and this is adequate. All right, now that I'm done with this form, I'm going to go down to the next page. So all I'm doing is scrolling down, and you can see just like in the form above, I have a bunch of purple boxes. So let me enter in some numbers here. And when I get done, I can actually enter the formula to calculate the body mass index, and I'm going to continue scrolling down. And then if I want to, I can enter in the data that I'm supposed to in this form. You'll notice that question number 2 doesn't have a box for you to enter in anything because they want you to enter in NC up here in statement number 1. So let me scroll down, but I see that I have this table, and you can see, like before, I have a bunch of purple cells. So anytime you see purple cells, simply enter in the data that you're supposed to. If you do not have the purple cells on your screen, you'll notice up top of the form there's a green bar. If you click on the highlight existing fields, it'll toggle the purples on or off. Personally, I like seeing the purple one so I know where I'm supposed to fill in the data. Now that I'm done doing this, I can come up here to File and simply click Save. Remember, before I entered in any data into this actual form, I went to File and choose Save As, so I gave it a location. Now that I know where this file is, any changes that I make, I can always simply choose Save. Alright, so let me close out of this form, and let me verify that that form is actually on my computer. So I'm going to minimize this web browser, and now I'm going to open up Windows Explorer. Remember, I downloaded this file in the Documents folder and a new folder called CED. So let me open up that folder. And in that folder, I see the Lifestyle Management form. So let me double click on this. And just like before, it's opening it up in Adobe Reader. But this time, I actually have my data stored in this form. And if I wanted to, I can add to this. And just like before, it will add up the cells accordingly. So now simply go up to File, save the changes. And it's okay to save over the existing form if you make any changes. You may be asked by your instructor to create a hard copy of this form. When you're done completing this form, you can simply print it out by going up to File and choosing Print. Now that this dialog box appears, choose the printer that you want to send it to. Make sure you have a dot next to Fit, and that the following pages are designed to be print. I would recommend that you print all of them, so put a dot next to all, and then simply click Print. Okay. Once again, this was Nick Andre, your instructional designer, and I'll see you in the next screencast.